This has to be the best Terminator game ever. I'd say so too. This game was awesome.
I know. It was an amazing follow-up to the first two movies.
Okay, so this game takes place in the year 2029, where basically Skynet took over the world. And the character you play as is a character called Jacob Rivers, who is a sergeant of the Resistance.
You know, at first I was kind of disappointed that we don't get to play as John Connor since, he's the leader of the Resistance. But when I think about it, Jacob Rivers is actually an interesting character.
Yeah, especially with the involvement of this stranger that he keeps running into. Because this stranger actually turns out to be Jacob himself, who traveled back in time, which he did at the end of the game. This game is also a first-person shooter game, pretty similar to Call of Duty, but with Terminator characters. Yeah, but this game is even better than Call of Duty. I mean, it may not seem like it at first, because at first you will just have normal weapons like a gun and a rifle, and they will have no effects against the T-800s, only the robot spiders. But once you have the plasma rifles, that's where the fun begins. And the way you shoot your plasma rifles and kill all the T-800s, it just looks so fun, especially in the war. I want to play for myself. I've also heard that this game has a bit of a low budget, but despite that, the gameplay and the graphics in this game look amazing. Yeah, truly. I also love how we can make choices as well. As well as that, I also like that there are several hidden collectibles that you can collect. For example, lockpicks, which you can use to unlock doors and stuff, and also those medical bags. I don't know what they're called, but you use those to gain your health. And of course, ammo. Of course you're going to need ammo, otherwise your weapons are useless. Another thing about this game I thought was pretty cool is when it comes to the Skynet's plasma cannons, not only can you destroy them, but you can also hack them and program to be on our side and make them turn against Skynet. Yeah, I love how they handled the hacking thing. John Connor may not be a playable character in this game. He did, however, appear towards the end of the game.
Yeah, and I'm glad he appeared. There is no resistance without John Connor.
And I also love how the ending of the game is pretty much hinting towards what happens in the first two movies. Yeah, because at the end of the game, John Connor said to Jacob that Skynet sent 3 Terminators back in time to terminate John Connor's existence. And 2 of those Terminators are actually T-800 from the first movie and the T-1000 from the second movie. And the third Terminator, that's a mission for Jacob to handle. Which was exactly the whole purpose of the stranger being in the game. Because he's actually Jacob from the future protecting his past self. And at the end of the game, Jacob did the exact same thing. Well, if you go back in time. Because you can literally choose whether you want to go back in time or not.
I think it's best that he does go back in time. Because considering he's the stranger, it would make more sense. And besides, who knows what could happen if he doesn't go back.
Anyways, I think that'll be it for the review. I'm going to rate this game a 10 out of 10. And guys, stay tuned for our next review for Lord of the Rings Conquest. Yes, Middle Earth is back. Although, I have never heard of that game. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, please leave a like. But if you like this channel, please subscribe. See you next time.